Hey guys, welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a great weekend. Hopefully you didn't do too much damage on Cyber Monday. I know a lot of companies are having some great online sales. Two things. Yes, I'm in a different room. I'm in our guest bedroom, so if it's a little echoey, I apologize. And two, I know the lighting isn't great. Last night when I was getting everything set up to film, I was going through my house like, oh my god, where's the best lighting? Where's the best lighting? Because I mean, when I started filming this, it was about 5 a.m. and it's dark out, so I don't have any natural light. So I and I don't have any like fancy lighting because let's face it, I film my videos on my MacBook, and I'm not that fancy. So I kind of had to rig it up with some lights and lamps and whatever. So hopefully, this is okay for you until I can find something better. But on to what the video is about. I had talked about in my recent palette tag, my biggest regret was the Kat Von D Ladybird palette. And it was my biggest regret because it was awful, but it's just I just don't reach for it. So I kind of challenged myself. Wasn't sure at the end of that video if I was gonna do it, but last night when I was getting things ready, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I have my favorites, and they're my favorites for whatever reason. So I have it. I've used it before. I can't return it. So I thought, you know what, Sarah, broaden your horizons, give it a try. You know, you may like what you see. So, if you want to see a kind of get ready with me chit chat rando video of me using the Kat Von D Ladybird palette, then stay tuned. I already applied my foundation, my concealer, and my powder to save some time. It is what 5:30 in the morning. I'm trying to film this before I head to work. So first, I'm going to apply MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot and Utterly Becoming, and I just use my finger for this. I'm just going to apply it all over my lid, and I actually take this from the lash line to the brow bone. Oh, and I should have probably mentioned my brows are already done. I don't wake up, when I wake up they don't look like this. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I really like this paint pot. It's pinky. I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but it's a pinky nude, so I find that it's just really nice as an eyeshadow base. Next, I'm going to take the kind of skin tone color, and I'm going to take a big shader brush, and I'm going to apply this just right over that shadow base that I used, that paint pot. Taking it from the lash line to the brow bone. You don't have to be super precise with this. I kind of just throw it on. I'm gonna go ahead and take this matte, it's kind of like a grayish, like a beigey gray color. I'm gonna use that as my transition color. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna kind of apply this to right above the crease as my transition shade. And people are probably gonna think I'm weird, but I apply eyeshadow unless it's like to my lid with my eye open, because we walk around with our eyes open, not closed. So when I apply it, I just like to see what everybody else is gonna see versus a closed eye. The windshield wiper motions back and forth, and just getting it on there. The nice thing with transition shade is you don't have to be too precise. Next, I'm going to take this purple shade, and I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to apply this to my crease. Bring it back and forth on my crease. Again, the lighting in here is terrible, but it's the content of the video. Same thing with this eye. Back and forth, back and forth. And just kind of go a smidge above where I just put that, just to kind of make it a little thicker. See the difference? This looks like a deepened crease and this kind of looks a little more blown out. All I know is it's hotter than Hades in this room. I'm in my guest bedroom, like I said before, and people always say, "Oh my God, it's so hot in that room," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." No, it's blazing hot in here, and thank God I have deodorant on, or I'm sure I'd be a sweaty mess. TMI. So I'm kind of just going back and forth here, working it in until I get the desired look. So now that I've applied that, I'm going to go back with my fluffy brush, no product, and I'm just going to blend it into that transition shade. Same thing on this side. Ta-da! Now, if you want, you can take like a little shader brush, and I'm gonna kind of take, it's like a, I would call it like a denim. It's a deeper grayish navy, and I'm just gonna, for fun, for the purposes of this video, and I'm getting to know this palette, so I'm gonna go ahead and just, now this is where I do close my eyes, pack it kind of on the lower part. Don't just kind of deepen it up. I just kind of take it here and just drag, go to the bottom of where you put that purplish color, start patting it in, and then I kind of just pull it forward so that it looks kind of like this. I don't know, I just find that it looks less made up, I guess, but let's face it, I don't ever go for the natural makeup look. If I want to look natural, I don't wear any. Fluffy brush, just kind of blending it in. I don't know, I feel like if you're going to take the time to do it, you might as well do it. So, now that we have applied the eyeshadow to our liking, oh, almost forgot. I'm going to take this Kat Von D autograph pencil crayon thingy in Immortal Love, which is just kind of like a nice deep brown, and I'm going to line my lower lash line, and I just kind of take it to the outer 2/3, and then I take a pencil brush, and I'm actually going to dip the pencil brush in this purple color and run it right over that and blend it out. Really take your time on this because it does make a difference. Don't typically wear eyeliner in my waterline, and this is just recently. I don't know what it is, but when I say recent, like the last maybe 9 months or so. And the only reason why I don't is because I find everything that I put in there transfers to my contacts, and I have really super sensitive eyes. So what's been happening is when I do that, it transfers to my contacts and it leaves a very filmy, almost like barrier over my contacts, and I can't see. So when I take them out, I, clean them up, and it almost has like a thumbprint, which is weird because it's not like it touched my eye. But I take it out and I rinse it off, and then I put it back on, and oh, I can see, and then like 5 minutes later it's back to that. So I don't wear eyeliner in my waterline, and I definitely don't tightline, which is sad because I like the way it looks. It doesn't work for me. I wish it did, and maybe if you know of something that won't transfer, let me know, because I'd love to wear it. I just can't. I'm gonna go in with my Merle Norman Pro Pen eyeliner. I talked about this in my November favorites. Oh, kind of flicking it out here at the end. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. Not bad, not bad. I do the same thing here. I'm not very good at the sides. Crazy. Oh my god, it looks like I don't have a tooth. Oh my god. I do. There it is. Weird. I hope I haven't been looking like that the whole video. Oh my god. Times like this, I wish it was live so somebody would be like, are you missing a tooth? No, it's just the lighting. Oh my god. Okay. So we have that. Now we're doing my mascara. Now I'm taking my CoverGirl Lash Perfection. Man, already a difference. You know, you wouldn't think just one little coat of mascara makes a difference, but it does. But why do one when you can do three? Go in with my second coat. I'm using the MAC Black Extreme mascara. And again, I focus this more on the outer 2/3 of my lashes, upper lashes. I really like to focus on pumping up that volume on the outer 2/3. I don't know, it just, with the liner, I don't know, it just makes it look pretty. I know I had originally said like this palette was my biggest regret, which is the whole reason why I'm going to use it this week. And again, it's not my biggest regret because like the product sucks. It's just, I just don't reach for it. And you know what? I'm actually glad I used this because the colors I used today are really pretty. They're easy to work with. You have a cool and warm in the palette. Now don't go crazy or anything. This isn't gonna be my favorite palette, but by the end of this week, I might like it. Okay, now I'm going back with the CoverGirl Lash Perfection, and I'm just going over all of my lashes. Okay, so our eye look is complete. Now I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs, I think these are the Shameless blushes. This is number 206, Reckless. It's just a really pretty, oh boy, berry mauve color. I guess is pinky mauve. I'm terrible at color description. Get a mirror. Oh, it has a mirror here. Oh, yeah. Really? No. What the heck? That's the tiniest mirror ever. No, I don't think so. A lot of people said that this was hard to work with. I don't necessarily know if I think it's hard to work with, other than the fact that I feel like I'm never, like, the beautiful color, gorgeous sheen to it, but I feel like my brush is so big and this is so small that when I roll it around, I'm not really sure how much I'm getting on. Oh well. The thing I'm wearing I'll put in the down bar. I don't want you to feel like when you're watching this you have to take notes. Not that I do that when I'm watching other channels. Not coming off on camera, but I do have quite a bit of blush on. I like the color. I mean, I like it enough. This isn't a review video, but it's beautiful, beautiful blush, but I don't know that I love how it applies, and for the price tag, don't know if I'll be buying any more of those. Unfortunately, because it's gorgeous. All the stuff in the Marc Jacobs line is gorgeous. I just haven't heard really too many good things about them, so... Oh my god, my sister's blowing up my phone. Anyway, I'm going to take this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is Perfectly Poised. This was in the holiday collection, and it's got a gold and kind of a champagne-y color. I'm just going to run it, you know, swirl it around, and then I'm going to run it on the high points of my cheeks. Ooh, pretty. Swatched it. I've never worn this. Had it for a while. Let's down here, and I like to put it right here. And lipstick. Okay, because I did a cooler eye, I'm gonna go ahead and do a cool lip, because I'm cool like that. Not really. I'm gonna use the Nars. This is the guy from the Guy Bourdain collection. This is Full Frontal, and I hate talking about this color because you can't get it online. My Sephora, this was the last one, and I went to 2 Sephoras, and this was the only one that I could find. And so I don't know if you can get your hands on this. If you can, grab 1 or 2 or 3. I wish I would have jumped on board a little sooner. I would have definitely grabbed a couple of these because the color is awesome. It's just like a beautiful pinky purple shade. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Oh, last but not least, give myself a spray. Ooh, I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. Alright, here's the completed look. This week, if I give it some love, it will no longer be my biggest regret. So far, I'm liking it. Anywho, it's a little after 6. I gotta get going. I gotta get my lunch packed and get my little child up. We started the advent calendar yesterday and she loves it. So don't want to miss that before we go to school today. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Again, like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna apologize one more time for the lighting. It's not the best, but it's the best of the worst. So until I can figure something else out, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Anywho, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh my god, it looks like I don't have a tooth.